What's up, YouTube, man? We back with another one. Today I got a Dodge Ram for you. I actually painted this probably about a couple weeks ago. Paint code PXJ. It's like black with like some special metallics and little gold flakes in there and all that good stuff. It said silver metallic, but it actually looks more like a gold. But it's hard to tell that on camera. It looks just straight black. But I had to fix a dent in the bedside, fix a dent in that door, and I used black primer, but there's a gray primer spot there just because there was a little spot I didn't like after I blocked the primer. So I had to add a little glazing putty or whatever, and then I just used some aerosol primer over it real quick. Blend on the there was a little spot on the back of the front door too, and then I just blend right the rest of the door, man. Finished the panels off with about 800 grit sandpaper. That makes the blend nice. Keep it, you can't see the scratches from the 800 grit sandpaper. Those 800 grit scratches cover up pretty easy. Use the base coat blender. Get that down first. You don't have to use it on blacks, right? Darker colors usually blend out just fine, but I use it just so everything can smooth out. And I told y'all that before, but I just remind you. And for somehow, whatever they hit the front door, back door, missed the cab corner, hit the bedside too. I don't know what it was, but yeah, we got it fixed. But I didn't want to paint that cab corner because I don't like trying to go around that edge of the cab corner, and then it's a dry spot back there, bump all that. Second coat of base, nothing much to it, man. First you can get that primer cover, and like I said, it's black primer, so it covers fairly easy, using black base over black primer. One coat is really covering. But I put base coat on most of the bedside just to cover up some scratches or whatever may be there. I actually get a molding right there on that bedside, and I had to paint that too, but I ain't do it at the same time I did, the truck. I had to paint that, and there was something else I had to paint. I can't remember what it was. But yeah. Using DV1 base coat gun, 1.3 tip. As always, probably like 16 PSI, 15, something around there. Only on the DV1s, don't on a regular gun, usually you're gonna be at like 25 PSI or something like that, the spraying base coat. And it's looking good, man. Even that gray primer cover after the second coat, no problem. But I always put that third coat kind of just like a drop coat or mist coat, so all the metallics and stuff is laying even. You don't got to worry about that with the DV1, but I do it anyway just to make sure. You don't want to get it outside and see a primer spot or something like that. So for security purposes, I already had the paint. I didn't have to mix up no extra paint, so I just dusted on real quick. No big deal, man. Tell me if you guys like the style I'm doing on these videos, man. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm liking it. It's kind of like when they do reviews of videos, but I'm just reviewing my own paint jobs that I painted. I can do a regular voiceover, no picture, but I'm gonna do it like this for a while. See how it works out for me. And you can see that blend on the tape. You can see where I started and stopped at, and where the base coat is. And this color match. There was only like 2 variants of this color, right? So, and I put base coat right there in the middle of the door, so both doors match just fine. But that's it. Easy. And on to the clear coat. My favorite clear gun, the DV1 C2 air cap, 1.3 tip. It's starting to warm up outside a little bit, but it ain't warm enough to switch it up to the 1.4 yet. But yeah, when it start getting 90 degrees outside, I'm 1.4 tip. That's the way to get, the panels wetted up pretty good. But yeah, first coat of clear. I ain't gonna go on too heavy, but you want a closed coat since you want it nice. Especially on blacks, man. On blacks, I try to go for the least amount of orange peel as possible. But it's gonna be some orange peel, because then again, you don't want to get it too flat, because then it sticks out like a sore thumb, right? So I go on, kind of light, but just make sure it's closed. Ain't that many dry spots or anything like that. No big deal. I'm almost to 200 subscribers, man. I've been on YouTube making these videos for about 2 months, I believe. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. Last time I checked, I think I was at like 185 or something like that, man. And I want to thank you guys. You know, I'm gonna keep posting them, and hopefully more people subscribe. You know, and y'all guys let me know if there's anything y'all want to learn or want to see me do something, or you see something I did that's messed up and it's not the right way to do it. You can tell me. I ain't gonna get mad. Or, you know, constructive criticism, I take it. You know, I ain't the best at it. I know these guys have been in this trade for 30 years, and you know, of course, they're gonna know more than I know for sure. You know, so you know, I'll listen as long as you don't come off like you come off trying to, you know, basically be rude about it or something. I ain't trying to listen to that. You know, I see all the Facebook body shop pages, and it's just guys just talking trash to how better they are than everybody else, and you know how it is. There's more than one way to skin a cat, what I was told. But yeah, y'all just leave something in the comments, like, share, subscribe. And we're gonna keep putting out more videos, man. I got about 2 or 3 more I've recorded and haven't edited yet or nothing, but I'm gonna get them out there. This Dodge actually came out nice. The guy that owns the truck loved it, man. He couldn't even tell where it had been painted. You know, I had to wet sand a couple little dirt nibs out of it, but not much, man. I clean. Look, cleaning the panels, blowing the truck off before it comes in the booth, cleaning the panels, tacking it real good, man. And I tack the plastic. Like when I wax and grease remove it, I wax and grease remove the plastic all around the whole paint job, the actual panels. Then when I tack it, I tack the plastic, tack the panel, then I tack the panel again while I'm blowing it with the gun. And all of that, and some people I know it seems like a waste of time, but the cleaner I get this job, the less buffing and polishing I have to do. So the quicker I'm getting the job done. That's how I feel. So I'd rather take an extra 10 minutes to clean and make sure everything's nice and clean before I start spraying, then have to take 2-3 hours wet sanding and buffing the whole job, because that's like my least favorite thing to do. But you're gonna get some trash. It's no big deal, but you know, the least amount I can get is the better. See how that DV1, man, is slow and steady, man. When I spray with a solder, I used to have a solder, man, and I actually think I had like a 1.2 tip on it. It was a RP, maybe a 5,000 RP or something like that. Man, you didn't go this slow. Like, but that's why I like solder, man. I can watch. I mean, I like developers. I can watch how the paint's going on. You know, I ain't like racing around the booth. You know, I ain't. And plus, it builds my confidence. You know, with it being a slower spraying gun, and you know, you don't have to worry about the runs as much and all that. Not saying nothing. I can spray with a solder. Like, once you become a painter and you've been painting for a while, you can spray with any gun, right? Like, you can make any gun work. You just got to know what you're watching for, because them cheap guns, when they ain't spraying right, you know, you got to know when they ain't spraying right. But yeah, it's no problem. You can spray with any gun. It ain't no big deal. Probably got this gun at maybe 22 psi. Usually that's why I always spray my clear at. It's a nice in between. It ain't too high, it ain't too low, you know. Sometimes I'll drop it down to like a 20 or 21 psi, depending on what I'm painting. Sometimes on hoods I'll drop it down just a little bit, you know. And that's it, man. That's it for this one. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one.